Morning everyone, welcome to the channel. We are on our way to town because I need my sparkling water from Aldi. We're taking a 30 or 35 mile
journey each way
to go to Aldi, but I'll get a few more things while I'm there and make it worthwhile. And then I also want to go to a little thrift store that they have over here that I like to go to. Our plan is to grab some coffee at Tim Hortons while we're out here and then go back to the house when we're done and make a real breakfast. We've been going to restaurants recently. I think it's due to the egg shortage that these omelets just seem to be getting smaller and smaller at these restaurants, and they're just not satisfying enough. So I said this morning, let's just come back home and make breakfast. So that's what we're gonna do. Got our Tim Hortons coffee. It's got the roll up to win rim. Last time we didn't win anything. We'll let you know what happens here. The thrift store that I wanted to go to was closed. So I'm kind of bummed about that. I wanted to do a little thrifting, but another day. The other day I went to our little local butcher shop and bought a big slab of ribeye. It's 20 pounds of ribeye. I'll put a picture right here. I took a picture of it laying on my seat the other day when I put it in the car and put it on Instagram. But when we get back to the house, we're gonna slice it up. We have bought full cows before, like a half a cow, quarter of a cow, and whole cow, and it's very economical.
But you get a lot of cuts that you necessarily don't like, and it takes forever to eat it all. So we found that it's better to just buy these big slabs of ribeye, because that's what we like the most. And then we'll get burger or breakfast sausage from them. So we're just picking what we like better than buying the whole thing. It just works out better for us.
Right. We like an occasional roast or short ribs or something like that, but like he said, you get a lot of that stuff, and we eat a lot of burger and steaks. That's what we like, and that's what we tend to go through the most. Now, when we bought our cow, we had tons of burger. I mean, we still are working on, we have just a few packages left of that, and that's why we went and bought 20 pounds from him the other day. So we've discovered that we can go to him to the where we got the cow from, get burger, and he has other things. He has bacon occasionally and brats and the best breakfast sausage ever. And so we can go and buy those things from him and then go to this little local meat market and buy slabs. They'll slice it for you for free there and wrap it in freezer paper. But I like to bring it home, have him slice it. He likes slicing it with his big cleaver. And we like to slice them nice and thick. And then we can get, out of that 20 pounds, I'm hoping to get about 20 steaks. And then all I do is vacuum seal them and throw them in the freezer. You all see the size of our ribeye that we had the other night. It's huge. It takes up half the plate. So we have to do that when we get home because it's sitting in my refrigerator. So we'll show you all that when we get back. It's snowing outside, and I had to rip off my coat, open the windows. A little hot flash working on me. Okay, so this is the slab that I bought the other day. It is $207.99, $9.99 a pound, and this is a 20.82, so it's almost 21 pounds. So Ed's gonna slice these up. We like them nice and thick. You can slice them thinner and get more steaks if you like it that way. People might say that that's a lot of money, $200. But when you break it down, price per steak, price per meal, that's like a $10 meal each. When you're eating just meat and maybe a salad on the side, $10 per person is not a bad deal at all. So that's why we like doing it this way. So he's gonna slice them up, and then we'll let you know how many steaks we have at the end and let you know what it costs price per steak. usually around $10, $11 is what we get. And the size steaks that we cut from here, if you went to even Walmart to buy one of their prime steaks, ribeyes this big, you're gonna spend $18 at least. So we find this way very economical. The size of this ribeye compared to my hand, all right? That is a really nice size ribeye. And for about $9, $10, I think it's a really good deal. At 20 steaks out of that whole slab. 2 of the steaks were the ends. We got a small one here, and then Ed is over there chopping up the other one to make omelets with. He's gonna just pan fry it with some onions. But 20 steaks this size, look at that. Look at it. Look at that. For $200. That's $10 a steak. And a lot of people say carnivore is expensive. And yes, it is expensive to go out and buy a big slab of meat like that. But look at what you're getting when you break down the price.
You think about going out to eat, that's $50 dinner plus a tip.
Exactly. And so this is a great way to stock up on steaks. And we just love it. These steaks are amazing. All right, these are going out to the freezer. And we're gonna stock up our steak bin with this. And I also bought a Never Any ham from Aldi. We like these in omelets sometimes as well. And it's already sliced and it's pretty clean in ingredients. And I'm gonna open this up since it's already pre-sliced and put, I don't know, 5 or 6 slices in each little vacuum seal bag so that we've got little individual servings of ham.
Set up your...
I'll hold it. You want to show them how to do an omelet?
Green peppers in there. Okay.
That's fine. Hey everybody, I'm having a little green pepper and onion in my omelet. Ed's gonna show his technique for making an omelet. So first, melt.
Preheat your pan. Melt you some butter. Don't burn it. Preheat your pan. It makes it better.
So while that's going, tell them about what we're planning for this summer for outside.
Ooh.
We are gonna be...
It's gonna be epic. We've been talking to my contractor and scheduling some time for us for the spring. They're gonna come out, the deck is like 97% finished, so he's gonna come out with his crew and complete the deck, and then we're gonna start on the gazebo. And as soon as the gazebo is finished, I can start building out the kitchen, and that's gonna be a whole series by itself, so that's gonna be pretty epic.
Outdoor kitchen series.
Outdoor kitchen, so we gotta start looking into some equipment. I want a high-end grill. We already have the Blackstone griddle, and we have a few other things too, so I gotta have them trench me a small trench for the gas line and the electrical, so I can have everything permanent, you know, all the time. So I don't want to be having propane jugs out there. It's just gonna be too much trying to switch jugs and running out. Nobody wants that.
We're gonna have propane hookup.
So back to the omelet. We got our pan nice and warm. Got our heat turned down. You gotta whip your eggs. Whip your eggs. Whip them. Get some air in there. That's how I get them fluffy.
Yeah, it does make a big difference.
It does.
Yeah.
Makes all the difference.
Yep.
So I like to personally just tear up a little piece of cheese in there. I like it when the cheese browns on the outside of the omelet. I think that's delicious. But this little thing I do, she's got Havarti?
Gouda.
Gouda? Okay, it's Gouda.
Gouda.
Gouda friuda. We're going to do that. I'm going to salt her up a little bit. She just likes a lot of salt. So we'll put a lot of salt in there. Give it a minute.
All right.
We got our steak and onions and peppers ready. The steak's nice
so
and medium.
Good. I just want to grab a bite right now.
I'll allow it.
I'm going to wait.
So I'm going to do my little bunching technique. And as you can see, it's already making the egg stand up in the middle. And that's what we want. That's how you get a thick, fluffy omelet. You don't do this, it's just going to be flat, boring. Nobody likes that, right?
Right.
Also, I'll pour the juice off the side like that just to kind of, but you can see what that's doing, right? Yep. That's the goodness.
It bulks it up.
Bulks it up. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Makes all the difference.
Yep. I try to wait till most of the liquid's cooked off before I try to turn it over because it's pretty frail right now. Mm-hmm. But once it gets just another minute or so more, we're ready to flip. It's going to be epic.
It's got a little jiggle left. You got
a little bit.
Yeah.
And when you do this too, it also, see how high that is right there? Oh man.
Makes it so good. Like that's 3 eggs, but it seems like
5
more.
Or 6.
Yeah, when you do it like that because it's so thick. And it's just so good.
Okay, second piece of cheese. I always put it on the weak side of the omelet where it kind of tore up a little bit because it kind of binds it together a little better. Shovel her in some meat.
I got my plate ready. Okay, that's good. You're not going to be able to close it.
Oh, yes, I will.
We got to pick out some of those peppers.
I don't like green peppers,
yeah,
so she can have them.
Those are for me. He doesn't.
I don't care for green peppers. My mom used to make me eat green peppers when I was a kid. I think that's why I don't like them. They're good for you. They'll make you grow up strong. Whatever.
I love green peppers, especially in omelets.
Okay, so that's all good. We've been down long enough to give us a nice gentle fold over.
Oh, man.
Ain't no restaurant got nothing on
No
me.
way. No way. That little flimsy steak omelet I got last week, you could see through it.
So I like to push it down a little bit, not to flatten it, but just to kind of make the cheese melt a little quicker. Because we like it nice and melty up in here. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you can't eat it all.
Oh, I bet you I can.
Look at that.
Ooh. All right, that's my breakfast. He's going to have the same thing minus the green peppers. So I know I can eat this whole thing. Manna loves scrambled eggs. Loves them. And she starts going crazy when she knows we're making eggs. You want some eggs? Come on. Come and get it. Watch her. Yummy. Good? Yeah. So good. Yum, yum, yum. She literally knows every time we're making eggs. I don't know if she can smell them or she just knows what we're doing, but she loves eggs. I just have to jump on here to say this omelet, absolute perfection. Absolute perfection. The ribeye, the green peppers, the Gouda, and the cook who made it, perfection. There's Ed's. Oh, you got a couple green peppers in there.
Yeah, I don't tell nobody.
You're going to have to put those on my plate.
Sometimes it's okay getting the leftovers at the end as you end up getting more than the first person.
I know, it is bigger than mine.
To see how it's nice and brown, that cheese on there, browned up a little bit. Oh, I think that's just the best.
I'm still working on mine, but it is really good. So, but look at that. Man, I should have took a picture of yours instead of mine.
Yeah.
So, show you all something that I got from Aldi today. I am not an artificial flower person. I like real plants and real flowers. I do have a couple of artificial plants in my bathroom because my bathroom has no windows. It's very dark in there. And I do have them for some decor. But I'm not one to buy like artificial fake flowers. And I seen these roses and they stuck out to me. I bought 2 bouquets of them and 1 little stalk of eucalyptus. I believe that's what it is. They're all fake. And I think they were $4 and something per bunch. I wish I would have gotten one more bouquet of the pink roses. They're so beautiful. Let me show you them. Look at these flowers. Let me go on the other side so the sun is behind me so you can see. I do have a mess on my counter, on the kitchen counter, but you can just not look over there. These are beautiful. Look at that. I mean, they look so realistic. I have to go back to get one more bunch of these pink. I think that's eucalyptus. Wouldn't you say that's eucalyptus? It looks like it. But that I think is fine, but I would like to have one more bunch of these pink roses. We are getting into the spring season soon, and I'm getting the bug to start decorating for spring. And I just love these. If you have an Aldi near you, go and check it out. They had some really beautiful ones, but these pink ones just really stood out to me. Just wanted to share. This is my little vase I picked up in the thrift store the other day for 25 cents. It's huge, and I believe it is like crystal. It just does not feel like glass. It's very heavy. Now I got to get to the kitchen counter. I have to put some things away. I have a box right here that I want to show you, that little box. Let me show you what I got. There's a company called Perfect Keto, and they contacted me over on Instagram and asked me if I would like to become an affiliate and try some of their products. There were some things that I wanted to try, and so I said, sure, let's do it. And they sent me some products. And this is something that I was interested in because I do put collagen in my coffee every single day. And it has MCT, Brain Boost, and it is the salted caramel. This comes in a lot of different flavors. And so I wanted to try this. And they also sent me some MCT oil powder, and it is cinnamon toast. So these can go in coffee, these can go in your hot drinks, these can go in, I believe you can mix them in your cold drinks. I gotta look into it a little bit more. I'm now an affiliate, you can get a discount. I will put the link down below. You can go over to their website, protein bars over there, and some other things. I haven't tried any of those things, so just wanted to try these powders. Go over there, check out the website, use my link to save you some money, and it gives me a little bit of kickback too. So anyways, I just wanted to show you these new products. So I have a big cleanup to do here. I'm gonna get the kitchen all cleaned, and I'll be back later. So it is 2:30, usually around 2:30, 3 o'clock, I like to have a cup of decaf coffee. And I'm brewing some right now. I have a Nespresso machine. I get a lot of questions about my Nespresso maker. This is the way that it comes out. A bunch of different coffee blends. I like this one, Malazio. This is decaf. And you put this in here and it spins it so fast that it comes out foamy, and it just makes it extra good. I am gonna try this Keto MCT oil powder. This is cinnamon toast, and I'll spin this around. You can see the ingredients. This is made with stevia, sweetened with stevia. I'm just gonna put a scoop of this in here. My washing machine's going. You know me, my laundry room right there, right off of the kitchen. If I got laundry going, you're probably gonna hear it. I'm just gonna give this a stir, and then I'm gonna try it out. All right, today has been a day of plant therapy. I call it plant therapy because it is very therapeutic for me. Something that I enjoy, it's very therapeutic. So I spent a couple of hours doing some plant care. I also made a little video for my plant YouTube channel, and it's just a hobby channel. It's just gonna be filming when I'm taking care of my plants, just filming some videos and just sharing them on that channel, something that I enjoy doing. So I'm gonna try this coffee with this cinnamon toast MCT oil, sweetened with stevia. Tastes like cinnamon toast supposedly, so. Gotta take another drink. That's good. That's really good. It's a little sweet. I've become a little more sensitive to sweets now that I don't eat them so much anymore. It's a little on the sweet side, but it tastes delicious. Wow, that's really good. And I'm glad I chose the cinnamon. Not bad, not bad. All right, we are gonna make dinner in just a little while. Be back. This is great. It is 6 o'clock. We normally don't eat this late. Why do we wait till 6 o'clock? It's because we had that giant omelet. That's why we waited till 6 o'clock. So we were just sitting here and I'm like, what time is it? And Ed said, it's 6 o'clock, it's time to eat. So he's got the grill on and guess what we're making? Ribeye. We just left a couple of them out, the ones that we cut up today, and we threw them on the grill. So we had ribs yesterday. There was a little bit left because we didn't finish them all. So I put them in the air fryer and warmed them up. In case Ed wants some, I know I'm just gonna be having just steak. These ribeyes are as big as your face. They're literally so big. So I'm gonna eat as much as I can of that, and I don't need the ribs. This is going to be my dinner. I have a slab, I have a dollop of some garlic butter on top, it's a little bit of salt, and Ed has a little hunk of ribs with his ribeye, and he's putting butter on his. So we're gonna go ahead and eat some food. That's gonna be our day of eating. I hope you enjoyed our video. Make sure you subscribe, give us that thumbs up. Really helps out our channel. We'll see you soon. God bless.